Thought it was time to come back and take another shot at this little doodle I've been working on. No big whoop. No biggly wiggly. Let's get it going up here, actually. Happy Monday. Monday fun day, from what I hear. Sounds like everybody had a good Monday fun day. Take it from me, that's something to be taken from by somebody like me. My name is Storie Grubb. I've been drawing since I turned about 44 years old. I'm 97 years old now. You do the math. Because I don't want to. I'm a little bit lazy. I'm a little bit country. And I'm a little bit rock and roll. Sometimes that's just how it goes around these parts. Up until you don't believe the illusion anymore. And then you're an outcast. Then you gotta figure things out on your own. Or without the help of yourself anymore. You gotta lean into others. You gotta think outside the box. Gotta try to do more than one push-up a year. That's what I say. You gotta try and do good work. Oh, thank you, Ebly. Ebly. Eblis. I think it's Ebly. I'm gonna call you Ebly. Thank you. Ebly. Ebly. That's all. That's all I wanted to say. Thanks, Emily. I would say you're the best, but there's a lot of bests. And it's a matter of being, just being a little bit subjective. I don't want to make anybody... You're the best, Emily. You're the best. And nobody can do anything about it this time. This time I am putting my foot in the air and my other foot on the ground. Now, mow my lawn before you get off of it. How about them apples? And take an apple. They're free. I get them for the kids. Everybody likes a good crab apple. I like drawing thumbs. I'm fond of thumbs, bums, and something called glum. I think it's a creature that lives in the Andes. That's why I'm going to the Andes next month, and I'm going to fight them creatures. And I'm going to show them to all of you. That way you don't think I'm crazy anymore. Little short thumb. Look at that little short thumb. You just gotta dream it. Isn't that right, Emily? You just gotta dream it. As long as you can dream it, your mind will make it real. And I think that's what eating all those crab apples actually adds up to over time. Crabby flabby. That's what Grammy always used to say. Look at that freaking arm. What the hell? I was gonna go more, but then I was like, I'm gonna go less. I'm gonna go a lot less. And it's gonna be, we're gonna call it Stumpy. This, the drawing now, it's, well, let's look at the whole thing, would you? Would you? Hold on. Hold on. That's the whole thing. So, there we go. If I go down more, it'll make a noise. But kind of figure it can kind of dwindle. It can dwindle down here a little bit more. That arm looks really silly, but I like it. I think it's adorable. And I don't care what the demons tell me. I'm gonna draw it anyways. Now that we're all, earthquakes. Now that we're all on the same page. Thank you, Emily. That's why you're number one. I actually like when I accidentally just, because sometimes I like really try to draw a hand. I actually like really try to make it look like a human hand. And even when I try, I fail miserably. But most of the time people are like, whoa, that's interesting. Why did you do it like that? And I say, yeah, why did I do it like that? Sure. Or I say, yeah, I can't, I shouldn't tell you. Otherwise I'd have to kill you, that kind of thing, that old jokeroo. It never goes bad, but I am gonna reference okay. I'm gonna reference the wrinkles in my hand for a second. Gotta wrap around this stupid, down here a little bit, look at that. And then over here, and there are little wrinkles over here. Like that, okay. Plus, I was always a fan of the short story, The Monkey's Paw. And I like making humanoid hands look like they're made of monkey skin. Monkey skin just fascinates me. Hey, Kyle. Kyle, I know you don't sound like this, but I'm just gonna make it sound like you do for 2 seconds. Check this out. Me. Okay, hold on, 1 second. Hold on, 1 second. Oh, that's better. What? 1 second. They say hands are one of the hardest things to draw. Now, if you really sound like that, I hope I get some sort of prize. But of course, if you don't, then I probably offended you. But if Kyle, if you know who I am and I know who you are, then I think we're gonna get along just fine. Because you already know how dumb I am. Been there, done that. Been there, dumb old me. You know how it is over here at the clubhouse, art house. I guess that's what it would be, huh? The art house. I used to have a big old art house in Ashland, Oregon. That was my claim to fame. I was proud of that thing. I just did a bunch of paintings and put them outside my house, and until there was like 100 of them. And I got in the paper. And then I got in the paper, the local paper. They let me in. I finally got in the club. But the old ladies, the old hens up the street wanted my artwork down because they said it was bringing down the value of the neighborhood. And I said, well, look at this darn house. The house is so old, it's literally bringing down the value of the neighborhood. So I made it look nicer. And it became sort of like a landmark. And then I burned it down. Wait, who? Who said that? Nobody. What? No. Get over here. You didn't burn anything down. I wanted to. Stop saying that. You're gonna get us in trouble. They ended up demolishing the house, folks. You can only, turns out you can only bury bodies so deep. That's why I started drawing, just to pass the time. I'm actually coming live from Alcatraz right now. A self-imposed isolation. It's kind of a wonderful thing, but it induces the most wonderful creative art. It's like tapping into the zone 100,000% of the time. And life is time. Yeah. Life is tiny little moments of life itself. What's going on around here? Wait, come on now. Everybody knows that. So anyways, there's a shoulder. There should be a shoulder up here. I'm no chiropractor, but I played one on TV once. All right. I used to think there was such a thing as a shoulder. Perhaps even a cold one. I would definitely take what I could have taken. For cold shoulders are even hard to come by these days. When you've lived on the moon for 27 years. This is my friend Sleepy Seahorse. The musician. Not the duck. The duck is dead. This is Sleepy Seahorse, the musician. I want to live as long as I can to make as much art as I possibly can before I keel over and turn into ashes before your very eyes. Life is a process of creation and destruction. How much can you create before you are utterly destroyed? I guess that's the question I find myself at. The crossroads. Am I the demon or am I the angel? Was I anything at all? I don't know. We get our own little recipe. And we get to bake bread. And then we die. And then we do it all over again, friends. I like fingers. How about you, Emily? Sorry, I don't mean to ignore the chat. I'm not used to people writing words in me chat. Okay. Huh? Let's see here. Let me turn down this music. Let's get serious here for 2 seconds. Okay, and it says, and have you heard of the band Mother Mother? No, but I have heard there was a band called Mothers of Invention. And I think they were the precursors, possibly, to Pearl Jam. Possibly. I'm not quite sure, but I also know a song called Mother. I know a few songs, if you've never heard the song by John Lennon, called Mother, you should listen to it. It'll make you cry. Pink Floyd had a Mother song. Danzig, I believe. There was a band called Mother Mother. They wrote a song called Mother, Mother, and the Mother, Mother Hubbards. Can't remember if that's true or not. And of course I am just messing with you, Emily. I'm an absolute dork. Yep, that's right. I come from a big pink and blue stork. His name is Gork. And I think that's a bit racist. It's definitely a bit speciest, isn't it? Right? Let's talk. My drawings. Well, it's only as unique as the beak on the bill of a $20 horseback riding session that I took back in 1987 in the outback, up in New York, up in the mountains near Tibet. I hit my head twice that summer, and it was the best winter of my life. I thank you for the compliment. I really do. I'm sorry. Very nice paint. Paint. Paint chips. Did you eat paint chips as a kid? Why? I don't know. I feel like I'm not done here. Oops. I just put this playlist together. Because I realized that, like, this dude lived down the street from me in Boise, Idaho for like 10 years. And I'm like absolutely addicted to his music. Plus, I can only listen to stuff that's what do you call it? Copyright free or whatever. And he lets me. He's like, I've recorded him on my. I think I've played with him live and stuff. My old friend from Boise. But it's like I only recently started listening to a lot of his music through his albums, like all the way through, because of going live. And over the course of the past year, I've become like such a freaking fan of his music. So I don't know why I brought that up, except that I'm listening to it. And it's just funny because if I was this enamored back in Idaho, I would have written him and been, because we were still both playing shows up until I left in 2020. But I would have been like, dude, I want to play bass for you or something, or let's get this off the ground, man. I love your songs. They're just really silly and funny, and they're just right up my alley. And I love lyrics, and he writes good lyrics. They're like sarcastic and sad and odd. And talk about a recipe, like I said, everybody has their own recipe. You get, by the end of life, that's a recipe for disaster. And I mean that in a good way. Because you become like more whole as you get older, you know? No matter how you look at it. We become wells of knowledge and perspective, unique perspectives. And it's something to behold, the humans. Especially the ones that don't know that they have it. I'm jealous of people that just can be completely unaware of how amazing and important they are. Even though I feel hopeless sometimes, I still have hope. And I see it in other people. And I know I'm not supposed to envy others, but damn, I'm jealous. Damn, I see other people walking down the street and I'm like, oh, damn. Damn. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Look at that tongue. Speaking of damn, look at that tongue. Look at that damn tongue. I'm gonna put little taste buds on there. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm sorry if you're wearing headphones. Gee whiz. Hi, Jean. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I'm just, we all go through our periods in life. Our periods. But it's good if it's a good start if you can at least be not even self-aware enough, but just like grounded enough to understand your place in this crazy ass game, this system, the cosmos, like the miracle of existing and being seen by others, and after you're gone you'll be remembered, depending on whatever, it's just such an interesting, like, I don't know, perspective, I guess. And there's so many humans on this planet, there's like what, it's like billions of us anyways. That's all these, each one just a lens into this endless universe we live in, and inside of ourselves, inside of themselves too. and how one day it's all gonna come crashing in, and none of this matters. But if none of it matters, that means on the other side of it, that everything would have to. So I like to think that everything matters and everything happens for a reason. And that we're just the universe's minds. The universe gets to exist through us. It's a gift. And not the one that keeps on giving. That's why it's such a gift. I'm gonna start a talk show. It's gonna be called It All Matters. And on it, I'm gonna have people who talk about things, and at the end of it, they're gonna say, and that's why that matters. And then we're all gonna laugh and throw cotton balls at each other. Big old greasy Vaseline, like liquid putty. Cotton balls. Do you guys remember those little cotton ball dip latex glove wearing weird parties? No, that was a different channel. Yeah, that was a different channel. that was a different time. It was the 80s. Everybody was doing it. No, this is something different that I was referring to. I was talking about something wholesome. But then I forgot and I got off track. So sue me. Okay. Let's get serious for 2 seconds. Oh, who farted? Gosh darn it. I said get serious for 2 seconds, not get furiously so mad that you fart. I did that because I was scared. Oh, you were scared? Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. You didn't scare me. The evil man behind you scared me. What the? Oh my god, what are you doing here? Florian, can you come to the office? We need to talk. Terry, I'm in the middle of a live stream. I don't know. No, we need to talk right now. Terry, hold on, friends. I gotta go upstairs really quick. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay. Whew. That was Terry, the producer. He just wanted me to say hi and let y'all know that he loves you and he's thinking about you and that it's all gonna be okay. But he did dock my pay for the day. I don't, so. Because I was getting a little bit too, I was going too big picture. I was getting too into it. I should just be drawing and not talking, he says, so. So if anybody has any chocolate milk, my address, physical and metaphysical address is in the description, as usual. Along with my bank account and where to send gold and bullion and stuff like that. So. And family recipes. I'll take what I can get. At this point, I will take anything that could turn into money. I will happily accept. Just let me know how I can help. In the meantime, I'm here to draw, and I'm here to do a job. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do down here. Because if you look at it like if it's a body, I mean, I drew a horse's or an elephant. She's a horse. An elephant's trunk right here. I mean, ooh, the curry recipe. That sounds. I was gonna say fire, and then I read your comment. If I have two more than 3 synchronicities throughout the day, they zap me on the back of my head. They zap me from the other room. So I had to stop myself there just for 1 second. But I was right there with you. I just wanted you to know. Okay, let's figure this out. I think I'm just gonna do that down there. Ooh, yeah. don't think I've done a root beer float since I left. That was definitely like one of the coolest places I've ever lived. Obviously, had its moments, but moments are what make a home absolutely catastrophically happily. What was I saying? Okay. There's a little leg right here. I see it. Y'all don't have to remind me. I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna draw a little hand holding it. And there you go and be. Yeah, right. Hey gosh. Oh. Does anybody like foot? I'll name this foot after you. If you send me $5, I'll name it Captain Ankle and the Sprinkle Wankle. We've all been there. Come on now. Show some respect. I just knew that somebody would be wanting to be grabbing that leg is all. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm so sorry, everybody. Okay, what's a few of your favorite games? Okay, now you've hit the jackpot. Let's talk about it. Okay, first of all, there's this one game where I put on a mask. It's practically 2 inches thick cellophane. I wrap it around, no, it's like I wrap cellophane around my face until until it's 2 inches thick, right? Then I cut holes where my eyes and the mouth are, and possibly little drill holes for my ears. And then I go out into the darkness wearing nothing but a black cloak and carrying a club made of hard-boiled egg skins and Raphael bones at the end. You gotta mulch them up and put them on there. Use hot glue gun. Everybody knows the rules. Okay. Then I sneak out into the night, the day before Halloween. I've been doing this for years. And, well, I go out there and I club people. It's fun. It's not really a game. It's more of a hobby. Yeah. But hobbies can turn into games, right? Other than that, tic-tac-toe on the bus with my friend Bill, who doesn't exist, according to the bus driver. I'm kind of scared. I don't know who or what I'm talking about. Most of the time, anyways. But I am lucky that I have friends that do. And they keep tabs on me. And the tabs burn. They burn my skin. And other than that, I like phase 10. Win, lose, or draw. Oh my god. Win, lose. They always used to make fun of me and just say win loser. They used to just call me win loser. You know, I don't understand the joke because my name's not Win. It's Storie Grubb, and they say win. I don't want to talk about it. Other than that, let's see. I like hopscotch. I thought I was good at tetherball until I met my sister on the tetherball court. I was in the 2nd grade. She was in the 3rd. And she was a wacky child. Very, very wacky. Especially with the tetherball. She would hit that thing so damn hard. It would just make everything wacky. Upside down. Right? Tetherball, I suppose. Oh, dodgeball. Kickball. I like pool. You know? When I'm in the zone, I love pool. How about them apples? How about you, Emily? Emily? Where have you gone? Do I play COD? COD. Let's see. Let's find out together. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, Emily. Hold on. Okay, well, I know the C chord. That's a C. O, I'm not sure what an O is. Let's call O, this. Okay. And then D is this. So I guess it'd be, so that's C-O-D. And I wrote a song called Cod, the attack of the killer cod skins. When I was 17 years old, it kind of went something like, attack of the killer cod skins, I know where you've been and I don't know where I am going. I want the goddamn cow skins around my neck. Something like that, Emily. And then I twisted that into the Roadrunner theme song, but then I bent that out of the ballpark by interrupting it with a G. An out of tune, horribly deformed out of tune G chord. Close to cod, but I don't know. I'm not a fisherman. I'm just a jester in the court. Oh gosh. Oh. And I'm pretty sure that 100,000% answered your question, unless I am absolutely. Oh my gosh. Call of Duty. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. I don't usually play video games. I'm not a video game person, and I don't mean that as a slight. I literally mean that as like, because if I like tattoos, you know, I love tattoos, but I don't have any. You know, I have like 3 tattoos. I mean, you could look on my right arm and you could see all of them. But it doesn't mean I don't like them, right? I love video games. I love them, and I wish I could do them. But every time I try to sit down and do one, I lose my concentration, and I want to be doing this instead. This is my video game. It's believe me this, if I didn't do this, I'd be playing all the damn video games. And I'd be working at Walmart, in the shopping aisle. I'm just laying down, face down at Walmart, earning my keep. It'd be quite disgusting, I'll tell you that much. I wouldn't want anybody to see me like that. But them's the rules. Oh, no, yes, I do. Soccer, cool. Basketball, hockey. I took you for the hockey with the last name like Cook. I took you for the hockey type. I know the type. The hockey type, of course. Drawing is a great hobby. It is. It can be. It was. I'm actually drawing from the future. This transmission has not happened yet, Emily. I don't know exactly how I am even communicating with you. Emily Cook, from the past. See, you're writing from 2025, right? I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm actually transmitting from the future. And I don't know quite when. It's not worth talking about even. It's not that interesting. Until something catastrophic happens, it's not really worth talking about. Yep, exactly. Internet! Everybody put your socks on. The internet's in the house. Hello, Internet. Hello from grubby old California. In the old USA. I hope everybody out there is doing pretty darn good. And I hope you're getting by just fine. Oh gosh, I love the jokes. I love joking. You guys crack me up. You got me acting like Humpty Dumpty over here, cracking me up. Except Humpty Dumpty, when he fell off the wall, they couldn't fix him, and his pieces of him they were everywhere, right? In front of the children, in front of the dogs and the kittens, in front of your grandma. I don't think it's worth mentioning either. Sorry to even bring it up. But I wanted the attention. Oh, I'm sorry. You banned from YouTube? You got banned from YouTube. What? Your dog just passed away. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. There's nothing like that happening to kind of shake things up a bit. And if you're like me, I'm one of those people that feels that kind of stuff very deeply. And when I lose a friend of any kind, it's very, very hard to understand why things happen the way they do. So, sorry that you have to go through that. I'm sorry you lost a friend. Well, don't get banned anymore, Internet. How did the Internet get... What did you do, ban yourself? I mean, you're the Internet. Come on now. Come on now. Fool me once, and you can't eat chicken soup with rice. And fool me twice, I'm gonna go throw some dice. That's what they say down south. And when I say south, I just mean like south, in the south neighborhood of my town. I'm in the north part of town, and they're in the south. And I go down there sometimes and I shoot the dice. What? Please don't tell anybody that I do that, friends. I make a lot of money, and I give back to the community. Please don't say that. I got my own dice. They are awesome. They're made of human cadaver bone. I polished them myself, and I can get you a pair for $29.99. Please don't turn me in. Internet, you just got... I don't know what you did to get yourself banned, but I don't think it worked. I'm pretty sure it didn't work. So that's the good news. Secondly, or third, or whatever the hell I'm talking about. Thirdly, under the second law of seconds, to heck with all of them. How about that? I'm sorry about the language, but to heck with all of them. As long as you're being yourself and you're staying true to yourself, even if you get banned, you will be the better person. I'll tell you that much. If there's one thing life has taught me, is that if you make bread, you get biscuits. That's where love comes from, and that's where support and diabetes, all that kind of stuff comes from. It's all there. The proof is in the pudding. Okay. I just want to make sure you understood that. We can't move on any further until everybody understands that kind of stuff. The proof is in the pudding. It's very true. Sorry, I just choked a little bit on my own lies. MK Ultra. Oh, I can't read. Oh, and also love from Ukraine. Well, love from California. Hey, oh, that's right. I was gonna. Hold on. dokie. Oh, that reminds me of a time we went camping with a bunch of razorbacks back in 1902. Set out with my grandpa. We went out to hunt razorbacks, but we ended up camping with the little buggers. The best time of our lives. Huh. They say know your enemy, but that time it's like we really got to know our enemy. I mean, we camped with them. I mean, couldn't eat them after that. Realized they had names and stuff. There's all sorts of weird. All sorts of capital. Weird. Wireeered. Or weirdo. Whatever. Y'all get it. It'd be redundant of me to presume your ignorance in this conversation. In this exposition. That's right. I like to think that I laughed like a submachine gun. But I was actually shooting for a dolphin, but I had to bring it down because it was hurting people's ears. No, okay, I got you. What song? However, what song are you talking about? You are the internet watcher, but my PFP is the watcher, the symbol of rebellion that slowly emerges the story of the book I'm writing, and later comes out on pages. I have to go back to another stream. Grub, belong together, but no, I don't. I can't, and plus I can't because I'll get copywritten. I have to know that they're and if they're well known, they're probably. And what happens if I get another copyright strike, I'm gonna have to sleep on a bed of spikes. But instead of the spikes, they take them away every time you get a strike, right? So it's a bed of strikes. And if you get the strike one, you're out. Finally down to the one. You have to lay on a bed of spike, and it's just one spike, which means tonight's the last night I'm gonna be alive. Yeah. But thank God, because it's like I'm a vampire, so I'm just gonna, two birds, one stone sort of thing. I don't want to hurt anybody, so I'm just gonna go to bed on the bed of spike tonight, and, hopefully I'll aim for the heart and make it quick. Otherwise, if I lay down, if it's like on my leg or something, or my knee, I'd rather I don't want to hurt anybody. You know what I mean? I just want it to be known. My watcher conveys the message that even if the person in power doesn't watch over, but the power always watches. And all that kind of stuff, Emily, just so you know. I was just I was just trying to be helpful. In the long run of life, I think that's what we're all here to do. Am I right or am I right? You're silly. Oh, stop flattering me. Come on now. You go and get yourself some milk and some cookies and stop flattering me. It'll get you everywhere. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cry like that. I'm not used to people saying nice things. Oh, that's better. Okay. No, I'm good. No, I'm not good. Oh! No, I cracked a rib. But no, I'm good. Ooh. I don't want to hound on about it, so I'll just hound off. Okay? Everybody hound off. Hound off in the comments. I just want to make sure everybody's safe. I wouldn't be able to help you anyways. Oh, my back hurts. But you know what? You know what I have found over the years? That if you think about it, sometimes, that's it. I mean, as long as you can do that, so that's all, I guess. Yes. That's all I got. That's all they told me. Plus, I don't want to get them in trouble by spreading their lies. I want to spread my own lies. I want to make up my own fables. I want to turn the tables. I want to cut the cables. Is there a rhyme with rape? Is there a word called rables? Rables? Babels. The Tower of Babels. In a sentence. Use it in a sentence however you will. Just rhyme it. Do my job for me. Let's see what else. Stables. Horse stables. And that's it. That's pretty much it. If there was a 4-letter word for winging it, W-I-N-G. You disgust me. How much do I disgust you? You're winging it. Ew. He's winging it? He's been winging it all this time. Winging it all this time. Winging it all this time. And I'm gonna wing everybody. And I'm gonna wing everybody. And I'm gonna... Okay, I'll stop. As I'm drawing wings. See? That was another synchronicity I shouldn't have done. Dang it! Now I'm definitely gonna get spiked. Dang it! This sucks, but it'll be great for ratings. I just gotta make sure the batteries are plugged in this time, because last time I did it, I didn't even have the cameras rolling. And I lost out on like at least like 5 people like watching or something like that. But I'm hoping that this next time I'll get like 17 people. Like, that's a lot. I mean, that's open. That's a wishful thinking there. But that's why I'm winging it, winging it. I also like to write songs and sing them. Hear that shit? Oh my god. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I know it can be intimidating, everybody, but that's why when I first start these videos, there's always a disclaimer and it says, hold on to your butts. Okay, back to the drawing. They say fake it till you make it, but it hurts still. Sometimes it just hurts. Lo siento, friends. My bad. Absolutely my bad. Lo siento. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna miss everybody. And there's a collarbone in here somewhere. It's holding up the bits of the body, the bag of bones. It's a double whammy, friends. You've got to do the double tap. Otherwise, you're gonna be a zombie and you're gonna come back. You gotta do the double tap. One in the leg and one in the head for zombies. Because that way, if you do miss the brain and it does come back to life, well, you know, come back to death. That's what we say in the field. But when they come back up and they have to, at least they're limping. You know, if you can afford the bullet, go for both of the knees. You know, you can even do the hip bone because it's connected to practically everything, right? You can do the hip bone and make sure that when you got a fighting chance, if that old zombie comes back from the death, right, comes back to death and life, whatever, you get it? Gosh darn, surprised you didn't know that. Been under attack for 27 years now. Come on now. Oh, gee whiz. It's like you've never seen a rejuvenated corpse before. Some people. Well, you don't want to be stuck in an onion oven with all these friends, do you? Not doing the zombie apocalypse. Nah. I'd much rather be in the freezer, the walk-in freezer. Get it, walking? The walkers. Let's change the channel. Let's forget about that. You know, let's forget about it. The government will never admit that happened anyways. Grubb, you've been in the stream for 1 hour. You've been in the stream for 1 hour. But I haven't even been streaming for 1 hour, Emily. Are you one of those time benders? Wait, I missed some comments. I told my friends. Oh, this isn't the live stream. I'm doing this from the future, darling. Ask me anything. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you. Just ask me a question that only if somebody said it from the answer to from the told you an answer, gave you an. Maybe if they could tell you to. If they told you so. Oh gosh, why is this so hard to say? Emily, have you put a spell on me? Let's not talk about this right now. Besides, with all the, because I have the FBI watching, darling. I've got the CIA on my tail. I've got NASA knocking at the door. I'm serious. What? Hold on. Seriously, darling. Go away if I'm not here. Oh gosh, I should probably. Oh no, I don't know what to do. No. Terry, put away the gun. Terry, put away the gun. Oh my gosh, give me some water. Give me some chocolate milk, Terry.
You don't get nothing. Who is that knocking at the door?
Hey, Terry, don't get your bunions in a twist. If you do, let me have some this time because I'm starving. But then after that, I'm gonna need some liquid to wash it down with, preferably some chocolate milk.
You're not getting chocolate milk.
Oh God, Terry. Sorry, friends. It was all an elaborate ruse. Okay, just to get some chocolate milk out of Terry. You see, I can see them chugging it down over there, but they don't share it with me, and I don't know what to do anymore. Next time I'm gonna pull the fire alarm and see what happens because I'm fed up. Anyways, let's make sure that this is all attached and stuff down here, and that it's making sense and we're touching ground and that I'm actually drawing on a channel that says Storie Grubb Draws. Okay. There was huh? What did you say? Internet? Oh my gosh. Are you guys arguing? Those things there. Yeah, don't get me started. Don't get me started on war. Don't get me started. Don't get me. No, you can. I don't mind. Let's start this boat up. Let's talk about war. Now, don't get me started. If there's one thing I'm against more than anything else in this entire silly, ugly, quite beautiful, disgusting, pleasant. Who said that? Who said that? You get out of here. You're not supposed to be here today. You said you were leaving. No. You're not here now. Just go. Okay. Foul. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, look at some kind of chest plate. Maybe some nipples in there, but I'm not going to say the word nipples because that'll get me my 14th strike. And I said nipple twice. I've now said it 3 times. That's just so we've got 3 nipples in the house. Huh? That's a triple nip right there. No, that's quattro. That's 5 now. That's 6. Yeah, keep going. Keep going, thunder child. Keep digging that hole, you bastard. You're gonna get us all killed. Sorry, guys. Are you serious? Or why are you looking at me like that? Because you're gonna get us all killed, mate. We're all gonna die anyways. Might as well go out with a bang, you know? Like, boom! Have you got anything to go out with a bang and a boom with? I have a lighter and a can of house paint. Oh, okay, that's a start. Is that sarcasm? No, that's actually quite a good start. What else you got? Oh, a skateboard, a flashlight. Oh, keep going. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Keep going. No, but I hate war. But it's crazy because without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. Go back in time, everybody. Go back. Way back. Way back when. Way back when. To day 1. The day we were first at war. The first day we were in existence. Because it's been war since day frickin' 1. Since we could conceptualize, since we could think for ourselves and think for somebody else and follow the rules and break the rules and want what others have and have what others want. try to take everything the other person has because your godlings told you to, or your kings told you to. And where has it gotten us? More war. Just more war. And who suffers? Who goes to war? Not the people who start it. And you break that down to a micro level. You know, when there's like, you know, even in a class system like in the U.S., you know, they're not going after basically these huge corporations that are killing all of us, giving us all cancer, making our futures very bleak, and leaving the young people in this world without hope, without a future, without a clean planet. And people are like, well, in my day, I had to walk a mile to the school in snow. And it's like in these kids' day, they're gonna have to sludge through toxic waste and through rivers made of glass in order to get to school, dumbass. You don't understand where this is going, where it's all headed, where it's all being funneled to. It's like that scene in Pink Floyd The Wall, when we're all just being churned up and put on this assembly line, thinking we're all so different from each other. And watch where we all end up. In the same heaping ugly pile. Remnants of war. Casualties of life. And it won't matter who knew about it or who saw it coming, and it won't matter who saw it coming and didn't care that it was coming. They just wanted theirs while they could get it. By then it'll be too late. I'll have a bubble in my throat, and it'll take over the world. Oh, that's better. That's how I feel about war. Get some good art out of war. But now it's just the money war. It's not even about anything anymore. It's about, we want your land, we're just gonna bomb you now. Boom. You're not a threat, we know. We could squash you like a bug, but we want your resources, boom. Or they put a puppet in there. And who always suffers in those situations? Who always suffers? Well, in other countries, the dictators and the people that do crappy stuff sometimes, a lot of the time, actually get put to the sword. And if that happened in this country, watch how fast our politicians would change. If they were held accountable. To the people instead of the donors. War donors. We got 2 war parties in this country. Off with the snake's head. The snake with many tails. And that's what art does to me, friends. It allows me to think about things in such a manner that literally and utterly makes my bowels boil and stuff like that. It's hardly worth mentioning. I'm gonna comment on one of your shorts. Have you seen my shorts? Because I've been missing them. The ones, the cutoffs, the cargo pants, the cargo cutoffs, I call them. They're camouflage, so I know that they might be hard to miss. They might blend in with the scenery. I'm not sure what kind of scenery, what kind of background you have, but they are camouflage. So it might be like the Predator, you know. Oh, you mean like my shorts, my video? Oh, holy moly! You little nut! You little nut! You almost went 3 to 4 years ago to Ukraine to join the army. Tabby shit, Serbian, Dutch, and from Australia, but roots in Germany. Oh, please don't go. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want any of you to get hurt. I like my shorts too, thank you. because I also thought it was funny that it's called Storie Grubb Draws. I changed the name of my channel, Storie Grubb Draws, and I just thought it'd be funny to have like, so these are my draws, and like have a drawer, because like ch chest of drawers or something, like a dresser in America is like where you keep your pants and stuff, you know? It's this thing over here. Whoa, whoa. See it? Do you see it with my clothes in it? Oh, you're not supposed to see that. Um, but they call those drawers. I don't know what they call them over there. You're like, they call them drawers over here. I'm like, oh, right. Um, but I thought it'd be funny just to show like my underwear and be like, Storie Grubb Draws. And it's like my draws. Because like draws are also a nickname for like underwear. It would be many, many dumb, stupid jokes like packed into one hideously gigantic, ugly, gross joke. Like, not unfunny. When I say joke, I mean mainly that they're not funny. Because me and humor, I don't understand it. I never went to the ball with, I never wore the ball gown when I went out on the town with my boyfriend, Huma. I don't understand that joke. See what I mean? I just, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm humorless. I'm humorless. Oh, gosh. But as long as I've got the wiggle in me, yeah, I think everything's gonna be okay. Okay, let's keep it hanging here. Oh, it's been over an hour. Emily, see, now it's been an hour, darling. Dangerous. What was your? Wait, I gotta read this. You joined the Marines for 8 years, like just now, or you are you in the Marines, or did you get out of the Marines? I gotta know. I'm from way more elder, dangerous martial art forms from Indonesia, but I don't know if I should tell that. Anyway, now too late. Well, you can. You're okay. Just if you don't want to tell us something, you don't say it. It's better that than to say it and regret it. You know. Well, I mean, Marine for 8 years, and I lived to tell the tale. Oh, good, Emily. Good. By the way, I absolutely 1000% support people that are in the armed services. I don't, however, respect the people that send my friends and my countrymen to needless wars and oil wars and money wars and, you know, that kind of stuff. So, if I ever talk about the government in a way that sounds offensive, just listen to me a little bit deeper and you'll see that I criticize things because I want them to be better than what they claim to be. And there's so much suffering in the world, and people sit on their high horse and act like they've done the job, and now they can just sweep it all and sweep us all under the rug for it. And each one of us has a purpose, and there's a meaning to this all, and to this all, to all of this. And I feel deeply for people who fight in these endless wars and then come back not only to a country that doesn't respect or understand what they just went through, but then they're treated like even like you know, hoodlums when they even go to the VA to get the treatment that they need because of what they had to go through for these people's greed. I don't blame anybody for signing up or doing anything like that. I come from a family of patriots. I admire humanity, and I wish everybody well. Good on you. Good on you. I'm glad you lived to tell the tale. Serbia. Where can you buy this? Well, actually, I was finishing this one up because I'm gonna put it on my like Square site, for sale. I could put it on there. Well, I gotta finish the bottom. You know, the little demon, the little freak needs some nip. I don't want to say the word again. Needs some. Is it cold in here? Buttons. I don't know. Can I say nipples? I don't think that's a curse word. But yeah, he needs a butt and some nipples. Oh, maybe two butts. Or two T's with a butt. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I posted a link to my Square site where I'm selling some original stuff, and I just got some copies made where I'm gonna make some like packets of greeting cards for sale. But I do have some original greeting cards up there for sale right now. Anyways, I'm not good at selling. I'm not good at talking. Anyways, money. I love it, hate it. No, I love it. I really do. But that's that. I keep saying but. I know I need to get a better store. I wish I had. I could probably use just storiegrub.com again. I used to have storiegrub.com, and that was pretty easy. But no, I had to let it lapse. That was like 10 years ago. And I had a store on there. I built my own website and everything from like, what was it called? Whip or Wick or something like that? Is that a derogatory whip? Does that mean something that I, as a Caucasianoid, should not be saying? That little whip. I learned that whip. The way I say it, it sounds so awful. You stupid whip. And some little dog somewhere is like, me? What? I didn't say whip it. And then somebody comes out of the shadow, whip it real good, and then the music video starts, and everybody starts dancing. And then somebody comes out with like a Tommy gun, and starts like like shooting in the air, and everybody's like running for their lives. And it was the 80s. It was the 80s. My friend flew Chinook there. Well, oh, thanks, Pastor. Appreciate that. Is there a way to reach me? Yeah, I mean, you could write me on Instagram. I do have a carrier pigeon named Earl. It's a girl, but she wanted to be called Earl, so I call her Earl Girl sometimes. And I think she wanted to be called Earl because she's the early bird, and early isn't really like a good name for a bird. I don't think it's kind of absurd, if you ask me. So she went for Earl. And God, if I had thought about that joke a little bit longer, that would have been a lot. There could have been actually something there, like the early bird. My bird's name is Early, and oh God, I'm so sorry, everybody. That was foul. Get it? Yeah. But yeah, you can write me on Instagram, and we could definitely talk. Or you could do storygrub@gmail.com if that's easier too. Or OnlyFans at. No, I'm just kidding. That's for a different channel. Jeez. Sorry, I'm an early bird. I'm getting the worm. The little grub, the early grub. Whenever I think of grubs, I always think about the movie. I forget if I think it's Tarzan or something, where they dip, or the monkeys or the apes. I mean, they take sticks and they dip them down into a hole and they pull out a bunch of ants and they just like eat the ants right off the stick. But I remember they taught like Tarzan how to do that, and the actor was actually doing it in the movie. So every time I think of grubs, because like I think they ate grubs as well, like those big white worm things. Oh gosh. Back when I was really frisky, I could have easily eaten a grub. I went to Chinatown in San Francisco and ate some weird stuff once. Chicken feet, broiled chicken feet, right off the little foot bone. Freaking good, except that I had a really bad hangover, and it didn't last in my stomach very long. I had to throw up at this like very, very popular burrito place in the Mission, and there was somebody trying to get in as I was puking, and I was kicking the door shut with my foot. They were like trying to get in. They were like aggressively trying to get in, and I'm like puking, and I like kicked the door shut with my foot, and I'm like, I'm puking. God, it was so awful. And then I went out and I ate one of the best burritos I've ever eaten in my life. But it was really gross. The rest of it was pretty gross. Those were the days. Sorry, internet. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to ignore the comments. You heard friend. Hey, Juan. Hey, guys. French fries. Gory stub. Is the Instagram Storie Grubb? Yeah, it's like two names, or first and last name. My first name is Storie the Third, and my second last name is Grubb the Second. But if you just take all the other crap away, it's just Storie the Grubb. And if you take the away, it's actually just Storie Grubb. You know, just the Storie Grubb. I mean, just Storie Grubb. At Storie Grubb. Or whatever you want to, however you want to word it. You can call it Storie Grubb, like that. Sometimes I say Storie Grubb. It just depends on how you want to pronounce it. But in letter format, 17 letters minus. Yeah, you got it. Nailed it. I would never lie to you. Iberian wolves? Are you saying? Do you not have an S on your? No, you have an S. I've never heard of an Iberian wolf. Is that a joke? Are you saying a joke, internet? I'm gonna do dishes real quick. Emily, you be careful. You ever seen that movie, The Grudge? Well, she came out of the dishes once. I just want you to be careful. Just be careful. Maybe just have some fire handy. See you again. Iberian wolves. Oh, okay. It's a band. Well, they sound great. I have to admit. I've never heard them. I don't speak their language. I don't understand Wolvian lichen, formality of behavior. I don't know the consequences of my actions. The dog ate my homework, and I'm late for school. What were we talking about? What? Iberian wolves. I'll have to check them out. Make some music. Let's do some fingers. And there's a little apple. Does anybody believe in magic? Uh-oh. Look up the song. Are you drawing tidies? Right there. Why are you drawing tighties? Got it. One, you can't say tighties. If you say tighties, you have to follow it up with whiteys, because it's gonna think that you're talking about titties. I'm just saying. You've got to outfox the box, if you know what I mean. You've got to outfox the box. But yeah, you probably can't be saying that. He's holding a little apple, a little fruit. Don't roast my... Oh, I think one's okay. If anybody has a legitimate claim, it's one. I'm pretty sure one's has purchased one of my pieces. He's a friend. He's a friend. You just can't say wily things, Juan. Otherwise it's gonna the algorithm isn't gonna like it. I think your comments are quite funny. And I want to live forever. In a home. A deadly termite-ridden home where we all can live in the mud. Together. For the rest of time. Or at least until one of us learns how to play the banjo so we can all get out of this mess. And move on to the next level. Which is just one step below. And we're almost there, friends. As above, so below. Alright. There we go. Look at that little fruit. Hello, Emily. Another question. How many do you have you got? How many do What's the question? Is it going to be something gross? Because I can tell you what the answer is going to be. 100%. That's going to be the answer to anything. What? And also, Juan, have you not seen any of my drawings? It's not necessarily tighties, but it's a chest. You've got one, I've got one, they've got one, up got one, down got one, left and right got one, inside out got one. Ew. Imagine that inside out. It'd be terrifying. It'd be muscles on the outside, and that'd be disgusting. You ever seen Hellraiser? Well, it's quite something like that. And that's the answer to that query. Maybe one more. How many years have I been drawing? Okay. I'm surprised that you had the nerve to ask me that, Emily. After all that we've been through. I do love you. But how could you ask me that in front of my friends? Oh gosh. Wait. Let me reread that. How many years have I been drawing? Oh, I get it. Oh, I got it. I read that wrong. Emily, I thought it said something. I'm going to change the subject. Well, let's do the math. I am 97 years old. All right. And I've been drawing for 99 years, right? And I was born in 1992. This is a little game we call You Do the Math. Okay. I would say I've been drawing for 40 years, Emily. I've been doing it longer than I've been doing anything. And by the time I'm done, they're gonna not know what to do with all the shit they find. So they're probably gonna ignore it. That's why I do these live streams. So that someday there'll be some kind of record of how much of an idiot I was. Or just how important it all was to me and how I reacted to life. That one I'm gonna have to think about for a second. You know, I really, really like the Animatrix. I don't know if that's like animated show. Animated show. Because I don't really watch TV. I'm trying to think. Let me think about that one just for a minute and try to give you an actual answer. I get this song stuck in my head a lot. I think I want to do a bunch of covers of Sleepy Seahorse and play them. Because there's definitely animated movies that I watch in like Miyazaki. I really like Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke and stuff like that, you know, for different reasons. I love that kind of fantasy stuff. But I'm like naive and very ill-equipped to, you know, talk about it. Like, because I know there's so much out there. Gravity Falls, love those. Oh, Gravity Falls. I like vampire stuff. Supernatural stuff. And there's so many things that I've seen that I probably don't even know the names of. But there's also a movie, it's not anime or animation, but later internet, is the internet taken up? The Kingdom, there's a Kingdom movie or a television show. I think it was on Hulu. But it was really good. It's about zombies. Sure did. I wrote that song, You Are My Sunshine, and then like I was like, why does that sound so familiar? And then I realized there's the You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine, or whatever. But mine is called You Are the Sunshine, and that's why it's different. But it still felt like I was ripping that song off. But it's also sometimes you write a song and it's like paying homage to a better song, you know. But I have songs like that going through my head all the time. It's all coming together. Your grandma used to sing that song to me. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I probably got to get shoving off here in a little bit anyways. I sincerely appreciate the company and the kindness. I'll try to finish this one up here too in the next day or so. That way I can, well, try to sell it, I guess. We have the big block party yard sale coming up this coming weekend, and I've got to get all my artsy stuff on the curb. Yeah, I'd be like, hey, does anybody want a caricature of themselves? And they're gonna like draw them, and they're gonna be like, you drew me up like some kind of demon from hell. What are you, some kind of spawn Satan child? And I'm gonna be like, well, if you would have known the bloodline that I come from, then you would take that back right now, sir, because you do not want to mess with the likes of me. And then they look at me kind of cockeyed just for a second, and then I look at them and I say, why are you looking at me all cockeyed? And then they don't have an answer, and well, they pay for it, then they leave, and everything's under control after that. But up until then, you don't know what's going to happen. It's unpredictable, everybody. Life is like a burning box of hot chocolate. It's going to burn the roof of your mouth and boil your guts if you're not careful. Now, just best not to drink it. Especially if it's boiling hot. What the hell are you thinking? The hell are you thinking? Come on now.
Hey, Storie?
Yeah, Terry, why are you interrupting me? What's going on?
Yeah, well, you're berating your audience. Can you not berate the audience? Try to be nice and just draw. I mean, it's called Storie Grubb Draws, not Storie Grubb complains about everything.
Well, I kind of like it the way I was doing it. But I guess you're right.
Oh, I am, and I pay for everything here. And just draw, monkey.
Oh shoot, he said the M word, so I'm gonna have to draw. Well, I thought I was almost done.
No, you have another hour.
Oh shoot. Oh gosh, but I'm hungry.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, you're right. It doesn't matter. I should be used to that by now. My bad, everybody. I'm gonna sneak out while I can. I think Terry just went to the bathroom. Do you like the foot? That's my foot. That's exactly what my... Hey, 13 likes. 13's my lucky number. I better end it at that. And don't forget, everybody, somewhere inside of you is a special little elephant. And somewhere upside down means that elephant is giving you the frown of your life. So the best course of the least thing, the best that you can do is the least you can do is get that elephant, turn it upside down, make it that frown upside down. You know, so and love yourself. Love yourselves. You deserve it. You deserve. Golly gosh darn dang, you deserve it. Hey, it's 14 now. Oh gosh, now it's not 13 anymore. That's cool though. I'll take that. Hello, girl. Thank you for that. Thank you. Hold on a second. Y'all know the drill. Just for that, like I'm gonna give you the song. It's the 14 song. It's the 14 song. Right up your alley, I think. 14 carrot. Oh shit. Sorry. 14 little blossoms on an eggshell. That's right. 14 little apple blossoms on an eggshell. Everybody's looking at me. Where you come from, Daddy? Well, I come from Apple Blossomville, just north of here, just west of Cincinnati. All right, everybody. I don't know what you smell like when you sleep, but baby, I can dream with you. Alright, yeah. When you're looking that way, even devil's got a goose. The devil's got a goose. That was a song I wrote called "The Devil's Got a Goose." I know, Therma. Golly gosh darn dang, you don't gotta bark at me. Say. Just trying to make a living over here. Just trying to. Oh, that was the song of the mountain hill where I used to come. I was born and bred in the mountain hills of South Georgia, Virginia. Yeah, right on the Caboosian River. Yeah, right near the Great Pyramid. That was a long time ago, though, friends. Yeah, it's nothing worth talking about, really. I am such a badass. I promise you that. I'm a humble deity. I am godlike in humble proportions. Don't know how else to say it. I'm not worth your time, but I am all of time at the same time. Just like you, just like me. Life wouldn't be the same without you. I appreciate the company. Y'all take care of yourselves. Guess what, Emily? What? Basically, it's a photo of you with camo. Hey, we were just talking about camo. Did you find my shorts? It looks like you matter in this world. Thank you, Emily. Thank you for the kindness. I appreciate it so much. Now go out and share that with everybody else, especially with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Even if it's just for a few minutes every day, it'll grow on you. But I wish you the best. And y'all be safe out there, okay? Pastor, if you're still there, you take care of yourself in Australia land. I have friends all over the world. And that's how I like it. Perspective. Love. It's love, Harry. It's love. I promised myself I wasn't gonna ugly cry. But, yeah, but. See you guys later. I'll make sure to watch my streams. Okay. Please do. I would love to see you again. Until then, we're all gonna die. Until then, yeah, life is awesome. Rad. Yeah.